Well, I had a real scare this morning. Went to start recording and my computer crashed. Come back from the computer crash and I've got no graphics card working. Apparently Windows Update disabled my graphics card. I thought for sure that my graphics card had just died on me. So we're back. It took me about an hour to figure that problem out. Thank you to, I should have written his name down, the YouTuber who put a video out on that, because that helped me figure it out as quickly as I did. Anyway, speaking of people who will give me tips, as you can see, I have a list here on the side. So Pembroke Island wrote a few tips. One was to not waste mycelia. I've been burning it in this thing and sending it up, and apparently that's a bad thing. I don't know why yet, but okay, I'll hold on to the mycelia for now, which I've cut them all down. Oh, there's one. We've got cactuses around here. Speaking of cutting them all down, do these regen? Do trees repopulate, and all the things that I've picked up and cut down, do they repopulate ever? Loop back method on power. So I was struggling trying to get more than 12 when I know 15 is the right amount of biomass burners. I haven't actually done this yet. We've got so much biomass. We'll talk about that in a second, but I've got 4, 4, and 4. I know that it should be 5, 5, and 5, and I wasn't figuring out very easily how to make that math work. Well, if I put a 5th one over here and run this off to it, what would happen is this side would divide by 2, this side would divide by 3, making it uneven. Somebody mentioned, Pembroke Island mentioned looping back and described it as actually taking this free slot and bringing it back to the beginning of the line. Fantastic idea. It ends up just bringing that 6th outlet back in, evening it back out. So I would need to do it for that side, and I would need to do it for that side also. So there would be 3 coming back into this. I can do that. I don't need to right now. I'm getting 360. I'm getting 360 megawatts. That would get me up to 450, but I'm not using anywhere near enough. At some point, I will come up and do that when we need to. I'm going to build a factory today. Maybe I'll need to today. Not sure. Third tip, use verticality in your factory, which, great tip. I absolutely had plans to do that using things like these elevators. I appreciate it. That's really helpful to think about that. He had some, you can go back and look at the comments. He had some kind of suggestions there. And then it said to check out awesome stuff. And at first I didn't know what that was. And I see that is actually here. So I have already plans to unlock this part assembly today. We're going to also unlock these awesome things. I'm hoping they're actually awesome. We'll find out. And then Draconic. He mentioned... Draconic, I don't know. Foundations cost... the foundations are equal in cost, no matter the size. So if I was to put down a foundation... And then you see the second tip, E to switch between recipes. Fantastic tip. 2 tall, 3 tall. And you see the cost. 5 concrete, 2 plates. 5 concrete, 2 plates. Same. So those are his first 2 tips. That E to switch between recipes is a fantastic tip. Didn't know that was a thing. And then the final one here, if I was to take and hold right click on this item, I can decide that I want 13 of these and split it and just take my 13 instead of splitting it in half, which would have helped me dramatically when I was trying to figure out how to split this stuff in here into 3s when I had 3 biomass burners going. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all of those tips. Very, very helpful. I'm going to start the episode today. I have in my inventory just enough to do 2 steps: part assembly and resource sink. So let's do part assembly real quick. We'll do that real fast. Get this launch pod going. And then I'm going to talk to you about this berry I have.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Okay, so I see the modular frame needs iron plates. Sorry, reinforced iron plates. I don't see smart plating. Ship via the space elevator. How do I make it, though? It's not in here, right? No, it wouldn't be in here, would it? No. Okay, don't know how to make that one yet. Okay, I have to figure out how to make that one. Don't know how. And then rotor and copper sheet. I think I can make rotor in here. I hope so. Yep, rotor. Needs screws and rods. Awesome. No problem. We can do that. And copper sheets. Copper sheets needs just copper ingot. Okay, so I'm going to go shut down real quick our wire factory and turn it into a copper sheet factory because I've got tons of wire already built and I'm going to make that part of my factory today. So I'm going to go shut that off. All right, so let's stop with the wire for a minute. And let's select the recipe of copper sheets. Pop those back in. And turn it back on. Currently, we have tons of wire. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to let these copper sheets fill in the remainder. In a minute, so that's fine. That'll take a little while, but I'm sure we'll need them at some point. We've got a full back load of copper ingots. I'll let that go. That should get us tons of copper sheets. Okay. The berry in my inventory. This wasn't mentioned in a comment on my channel. It was mentioned to me separate in real life here that you can tame the lizard doggos, and you do that by feeding them a berry. And I want a dog. That would be cool. So I'm going to keep my eye out. I thought I saw one out here earlier. I don't see him now. But if we see him around, that's going to be part of our day, is trying to tame him. So I'm going to keep an eye out for him. Yeah, so far I don't see him. He's been running around here, so I'm hoping he didn't take off and go somewhere else. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Next, I also have enough in my inventory to check out Awesome. Awesome Sink, Awesome Shop, Build Gun Upgrade Customizer. Let's do this. Let's put it in and then we'll check these out. Why is it not going in? Oh, pod's not back. Okay. That's okay. Give me a minute and we'll wait for the pod to get back. And we're back. Fix-it re-entry complete. Let's check out the awesome stuff.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fix-It to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fix-It coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments,
sweet.
cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
I was struggling with how we were going to build things when all I have is one orange colored wall. And I think this is going to solve that. So she said that the awesome shop oh, it's tiny. It's tiny. It's tiny. Where can I put you? We can move it later. For now, where's the front? Which way is the front? Is there no front? This looks like a photo booth. I need stuff to make this. Cable, plate, screws. I'm gonna get myself loaded up for today's missions, for today's episode. We'll come back for all of that, and I'll build that awesome shop. And something about a sink. The sink is how you get money for the shop, she said. And then also this thing is supposed to now have the build mode is supposed to, I don't know how that works. Let's try. Let's put down a foundation. I don't have any. Toggle build mode, lock hologram, rotate hologram, quick switch build menu. Is there a new option for... Okay, let me get some materials so we can start building. And I'm going to start working on the factory, and hopefully we figure out all of this stuff. So I'm just going to go grab some cables, some concrete, some plates, some rods, all that stuff. Have it in my inventory so we can start building this new factory for today. Be right back. All right, I think I'm going to put the awesome shop right here. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of these belts that are going. I don't want to shut them down yet because I may need what they're producing. Okay, hold on. In order to build my factory. What is this? A cart? I can drive around in this game? Oh, that's going to be fun. It's a weird looking cart, but... Okay. Dark mode. I like dark mode better. Shopping cart. Purchases. Alright, just kind of feeling this place out, seeing what we got. So this costs 10 tickets. Oh, coupons. 10 coupons. Don't think I care about any of that. Okay. Maybe once we get further in the game, we may want to put some stuff in our bases. Not there yet. Management. Wall mount conveyor, ceiling mount conveyor, conveyor wall hole and floor hole. Oh, I want all of these, and they only cost 1. Crystal oscillator. Okay, don't know what that is. Wall outlets, which fantastic. That makes sense. So you get a wall outlet and a double wall outlet, and then those you have to get to higher levels, which is fine. I'm not there yet. I get it. Label sign, display sign, billboard set, lighting. Are these just... Oh, it's just a skin for your storage. Okay. shelving units. Not sure what I'd use that for, but I'm interested. Just to display things, I would guess. Or maybe to put your storage boxes on. Customizer. Oh, we get paint. We got different foundation colors. Do they give me different walls? Please give me different walls. Number patterns. Oh, this is good. We can build streets. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, foundations. All right. This is good. I don't have to make squares all the time. We can do some nice ramps, actual stairs. I guess we can build a skateboard park. Okay, I'll find a reason to place those. Oh, windows, gates. I assume these actually roll up. They're roll up gates. This one looks like it goes horizontal. I kind of like that. Door walls. Oh, and the doors can be side or centered. That's good. That's a good idea. Single, double, and triple wall openings for conveyor belts. Fantastic. These, I need these. Oh, I need all this stuff. We got to figure out how to get coupons. A ladder, good. Catwalks, okay. That'd be nice when we get to bigger factories. There's some really nice stuff in here. I'm excited. Railings. This will help for looks. I ordered one of these. That's cool. I'm gonna buy this too. I actually ordered one of these. It's coming in the mail. I'm gonna have one. Let's see. Why are we unlocking things we already know how to have? Oh, you can just spend money for just make them. Is there a logical reason to spend 3 coupons on 100 rotors when you could just build 100 rotors? Or 200 fuel for 2, like, you get fuel in no time. Do you eventually run out of materials and you can't make these anymore and you have to buy them? I can't imagine at that point you even need biofuel anymore. Okay. That last page seemed a little silly to me. Now, coupons. What am I missing? I have all the stuff. Oh, I don't have reinforced iron plates. Hold on. Plop it there for now. That thing is gigantic. Standard points until next coupon, 500. DNA points until next coupon, 1,000. So DNA points and standard points are different. What do I have in here that I can dump in and try? Let's try... I don't know if bauxite's worth keeping. I don't have a use for steel beams yet. So I'm sure we'll get to a point where we can make steel beams, but I found those. Let's dump them in and see what happens. Where do I dump them? Oh, I bet you I have to make a thing to dump them with. Okay, they're going in. As it eats it, it gets me coupons. Okay, that's 1 coupon. I don't know how many coupons I'll get from 50 of these. It doesn't look like it's making me much. I'm gonna have to dump a lot of things in here to get the amount of coupons I need. All right, let me let this run real fast. All right, that got us 4 coupons. 4 printable coupons. Before I print them, what will 4 coupons get us that we absolutely need? So I'm kind of... nothing in this page. So I wouldn't mind wall power, but I don't know that I need it yet. Don't know that I need that yet. I really wouldn't mind some of these. Concrete foundation. Asphalt foundation. Give you some different looks. I'm kind of more interested in some different wall looks than foundation looks right now. I don't really care for that orange only wall. I wouldn't mind having doors. Doors would be nice. Conveyor walls would be nice. Angled ramps and all that would be really nice, but I don't have enough for all of that. And so I'm kind of stuck on what to get right now. That's okay. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to leave this alone. And hopefully we'll find a way to fill that up better. If not, give me some suggestions on how I can fill that up and make more. I'm still looking for the doggo as I run around. I'm hoping I find him. I've got that berry in my inventory. I'd like to have a little doggo pet now that I know that it's a thing. All right, here's where we're going to start our factory. And I plan to use some of the tips that were given to me. And right now, I want to put down a foundation. I'm going to hit Control. I'm just thinking about this real quick. I probably want a 2-level foundation. And let's say we go here real quick. From there, 1, 2, 3. I think I can do 3 and 3 from here and get 7 across, and that's what I kind of want. Let's quickly hit R to go to Zoop and see how 3 does. Okay, that's good. And how about this direction? Don't like that it's in the ground like that. Let's deal with that for now. Let's also do 7 this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How am I out of stuff already? Oh, a creature is in the way. What creature is in the way? Hey, get out of here. Get. Fly away. Does dead creatures in the way matter? How far did we get here? 1, 2, 3. Get out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 7. There we go. I think 7 by 7 is a good start. It might be too big. You know, that's okay if it is. I can always make it smaller. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'm going to place a miner on this, and I'm going to place it facing right into this hole. And my plan is this first level is going to be for storage, and I'd like that storage to be available to me out this direction. I'm going to place a temporary one. This isn't where it's going to be in the end. I'm just going to place it so that I can see for height. That's actually probably too far forward, and I don't know that it's the right place left to right either, so that's okay. It's just so I can see for height how many rooftops I need. Might have to come back and replace these walls. Oh, do I only need to go 1? Dang it. I should probably put those on a quick bar. Let's put them on 6. And then, what does it look like? No, I'm kind of clipping through, aren't I? Let's see. Yeah, the top of that's gonna show. So I definitely need at least one more of these. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's not going to show up here. We can use it. So I think we go 1.5 high, which is great. Let's take all this down. That can stay because it's going to be there anyway. And then we just need to build walls all the way around here. That should get us to 1.5 high all the way across. Good. And then we can go ahead and pop these in place all the way around also. Except I don't want to put one there. What I'd like to do with that spot is build it so that these come in one level and up. So I think I'm going to build this wall here. And here. Right? And that way, I don't like that cable going right across my... We'll have to do something about that. I'll have to run that cable to another line this way and then over. We'll fix that in a minute. And so the point here is going to be that when this is all done, the factory will feed into these storage containers. And I'll be able to access them right from this direction. All right. Let me get another level built here real quick and kind of get us a little bit further along. All right. I've got the miner in place and my smelting level is here, ready to go. I will eventually, once I get this all up and running, I'm going to break this one down, face it the other way, and run it over and up this way also. For now, though, I would like to make sure we're pulling the full 120 out of there, so I switched over using E. Thank you for those tips, that's helpful. Switched over using E to my conveyor belt MK2. And, of course, that's going to mean I need more iron plates. It's no big deal. We've got them right here. Let's just go grab them. I think it's in this one. I picked the wrong one. Let's grab another few hundred iron plates. And I built a ramp up the front end because otherwise I couldn't get up here. There we go. What was I? I was on this part... MK2. I want this to kind of sit on the line here if possible. I don't know what it's clipping into. There. That's kind of where I want it, I think. Oh yeah, that's where I want it. Because I kind of want... I don't know. Is the other one gonna fit? The problem is going to be that we need to get 2 of these sitting right on the edge. And I think the best way is to put them dead center. Which means for down here, we need to line up to this line. So this is off. We need to line up right there. Yeah, I think that's where we need to be. So then how do I just take this straight in? If that's the case, I don't need to waste this extra here. And I can pop it right there. And then can I pop in this lift? Maybe. Why is it clipping into the wall? I don't want it to clip into the wall. Let me figure this out, see what I need to do here. I think I might need to bring this back just a hair. Okay, after quite a bit of struggle, more than it needed to be, the solution here is to start from up top. So if I drop down one of these, right where I want them, and then pick my conveyor lift and bring it down to there, now I can run my belt Yeah, it's not beautiful, but let's see. Is that connecting? Does not appear that it's connecting. Is it going the wrong direction? Oh no. How can I... Let's see. Yeah, that's out. We don't want that. Can I switch direction on this here somehow? Toggle build lock, snap, rotate, build, quick switch. Let me see if there's a way I can fix that problem now. Easy, it's R. R does it. So we definitely want that. And then down here, this up. Now let's try running this again. Oh, that's better. So that's curve. I wish I was back upstairs for this. Default. Straight. I want to see that from upstairs. All the way around. Okay, I don't like that so much. That one's not bad. I think I prefer curve on this one. There we go. All right, so that should take 120, clear up to here. Now I plan to build my smelter similar to what I did up there, where I'm going to lay them out in 4s on each side. And then I'm going to run this into one splitter divided into 2 other splitters that will break off into the 4. That's my goal here, and I think that will work. And then I'll do the same on this side, but I won't feed it until I'm ready because it's going to come from this one, and I don't want to shut that down yet. All right, let's start with the splitters. And I think... yeah, let's start here. Maybe that wasn't. Maybe I want to be dead center here. Give it a little more room. Yeah, let's move one more over and start here. I think that'll be better. And then we'll rotate this in And that in. And then switch over to the smelter. And I think if we line that up, there. Let's see how this looks. I must have hit F. All right. There. And there. Okay, so they're going to come out at 120. I need them to come out from there at 120 and go straight into this. Not sure why that's yellow. Everything appears fine. At this point, they're still 120, and they're going to divide into 60 and 60. So I don't need MK2 at this point. I just need MK1 because that can do 60. And from here, they're going to divide again and go 30, 30. And 30, 30. Right? So that's, they're going to come in full force, divide again, and these should be getting 30 apiece. And if we look at one, iron ingot can take 30 a minute to make 30 a minute. So that's perfect. That's the perfect amount for 4. Let's go ahead and, can I reach that? Yeah. Copy, paste. I'm using Control C to copy and Control V to paste. And so now these should all be on iron. Okay, so this is this side. Coming out, coming up, running in at 120. All of that's happening at 120, dividing into 30 apiece at each smelter. I'm going to do the same for the other side, get the other side set up so it looks identical to this side real quick. All right, I've got these set up. Now I'm trying to decide how to merge these. So this side will merge into 120, and I'm thinking I want to bring that right to here and up. Same over here, right to here and up. And then we would have this input coming in, getting smelted, brought back to this level, and brought right back up again. And I think that could look pretty nice. So I need to build walls. And let's figure out how many walls. How tall does this need to be? 2 looks close. Can I get on top of this thing so I can see? It's not quite tall enough. Is 2.5 gonna be tall enough? There's a ladder there, but I don't think this is tall enough. Yeah, that's clipping pretty good still. I think we need to go another one. Let's see. How about there? Oh, that's good. So that is, if we look at wall sizes, that's 4, 8, 9, 10 meters. So we need to go 10 meters high to not clip on these guys. I'm going to build that wall. Starting here, going all the way around. And kind of enclose this place. But I'm not going to close up the front. Because I'm starting to feel like I don't need to go this far forward. Okay, let me build that wall except for the front face. Be right back. All right, let's catch up. So I've put the roof on, and as we talked about, I shot those out the back. Let's take a look at how this looks. So this is MK1. Conveyor belt MK1. And these are MK2s. You see the difference? One light on the side and a little bit taller. 3 lights on the side and a little bit shorter edge. Here's what we did. Anything coming out of the machines, MK1, because they're only shooting out 30. At this point, we've got 2 machines. So this is an MK1 because it's moving 60. Here, we're now moving 3 machines. 1, 2, 3, that's 90. MK2 moves 120. MK1 only moves up to 60. So I had to make this an MK2 and this an MK2. So we're moving up to 120 at this point. And that gets all of our smelted materials up to the next floor. Let's take a look. I did this for both sides. They're exactly the same on both sides. So now we've got these shooting up at 120, coming from downstairs. 4 smelters on each side doing iron. Obviously, this side I don't have the miner set up yet, but we will. We will. Okay. Now, up here, I've got 120 coming out. This is where I'm not positive on what I need to do. I definitely need constructors up here, but let's take a look at one of these real quick. All right. Iron plates. That will take in 30 and shoot out 20. Okay, good. Iron rods. Iron rods will only take in 15. So, in order to maximize iron rods, I would want a belt of... Oh, yeah, okay, so I have to think about that. Those will only take 15. I'm also going to want to make screws. And those will only take 5. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to do some math here to figure this out. I'm going to show you everything I want to make. And this will only take 5. All right, well, I don't know how we're going to divide this up yet. Beyond that, the next level up, I'm going to want to make... Let me see if I can... I don't have enough for this yet. Let me go get some... I think I can make rotors, right? Yeah, I can make them from what I have. Give me a second. Let me go craft some rotors up. Okay, the next thing I'm going to want to make are going to happen in these assemblers. I made enough rotors to make 2 of them, but I'm not going to put down 2. I just want to look in it. All right. Oh, here's how I make the smart plating. We couldn't figure that out earlier. Well, I don't want to say we. You guys probably knew exactly how to do it. I certainly didn't. So this can take in 2 a minute and shoot out 2 a minute. That's slow. All right, that's okay. I don't know how many we need or what they're even used for. Okay, this can take... Oh, that's going to be a hard division because those screws come out at 50. And this one's 60. The plates come out at 30, no problem. I'm pretty sure the plates were 30 coming out. Oh, they come out at 20. So this is not going to work out great. Anyway, reinforced iron plates is one thing I want to shoot out. I may not be super perfectly efficient this time. I wanted to make rotors too, but... okay, so... modular frames I have to make the reinforced iron plates for, so... But rotors take basic stuff. Both, okay, screws and rods. Screws and plates. 25 and 12. 37. I'm making 50 on one machine. Okay, there's some major math here I need to think through, but this is the other one I want to do. Oh, this takes 2 machines of screws. 20 iron rods. 4 machines of iron rods? No, it takes 50. It makes 15. And this wants 20. Okay, so in order for this to be efficient, I need 1 1/4 machines of iron rods and 2 full machines of screws. I don't think we're going to get efficiency today, guys. I think we're going to get our first machines up and running, and we're going to get 6 items coming out, but I don't think we're going to get 6 items coming out efficiently. There is a lot I have to figure out here, and I don't think I have all the tools needed to do this math correctly. I bet you the game is going to give us stuff to be more efficient later on. Because right now, I just don't see how this math works out. Even with the loop backs we talked about, and I just don't see how we get there today. All right, let me figure out this level here. And I'm going to put down some constructors. I think I'm going to do the same thing I did down there. 4 on each side. Yeah, 4. I think 4 on each side's a good idea. Let me get those going. Be right back. All right. In order to keep clean lines here, I moved this belt and faced these elevators inward towards each other. If they would have come out right here, I would have had to kind of curve them out and around, and it wouldn't have been real nice looking. So, yeah, I just moved these. I've just faced them in. Real super easy. And then this you've seen. We've done this a few times. We did it up there, and we just did it on the floor below us. It's the exact same setup. A Mark 1 coming in, and since they split at that point to 60, these are Mark 2 coming in. Mark 1 belts coming out to these machines, and we kind of looked at the configuration. I'm doing screws and rods, screws and plates. One of them has, I think it's this one, has copper, copper wire, which it's actually iron wire because of the alternate recipe. Iron wire doesn't make too much sense, but that's okay. All right. Now, from here, these back 2 machines, I might have this backwards. I may have to switch this recipe up. I want the back 2 machines to go up to the next level into the assemblers, which looks like I'm going to be short some stuff now. Yeah, I'll have to go make some more stuff. No big deal. I'll do that. Back 2 machines are going to run upstairs, just like this, into the assemblers. And the front 2 machines are going to shoot down. And I had to move out 1 more level. The front 2 machines are going to shoot down at this point back into our basement. Right here. And go into our eventual storage bins. So it's the same setup we've seen, but that's what I'm going to plan on doing now. I'm going to build these walls up. We should figure out how many meters high we need to go with walls. Oh, that kind of clips through. I don't like that. Do I have to build... This side's going to clip through too. Dang it. Do I have to build this one deeper just for clipping reasons? I probably do, don't I? Dang it. All right. So this will actually go here, but that's okay. For now, I just need to know how high to go. Ooh, we might fit on 2. We might not have to go We can probably get at 8 meters. Let's take a peek here. Let's jump up on one of these if we can. Somehow, right there's a ladder. I missed it. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, we can do that. Let's run it there. Let's run it at... Oh, there's a little red light. There's a little red light that's still showing through the top. I don't want that. So I probably need to put up one half wall. And does that block that little light from showing on the next floor? Of course it will. Yeah. Okay, so we need to go 10 meters again. No biggie. All right, so I'm going to build up these walls. And I will probably... We've already seen this happen down there, so I'm probably going to build up this same system that we built down there, except I'm going to build it right up to this. And then we'll run them upstairs and kind of do the same loop we just did here. All right, let's talk about where we're at now. I got a lot done. So I went ahead and finished this floor. We had all of our machines already set up. I've got the belts run to them all. I have the back belts going upstairs through those elevators. And that's coming off of these two on this side and those two on that side. And then the front four, these two and these two, are running downstairs all the way to the basement. The back ones go upstairs, and if we just pop out here, and my ramp is not perfect. I'm going to have to figure out how to build this. This is not great. I have to crouch to get under it and then jump up to the next floor. I will fix that. We'll find a better way up. That's really bad. I have these running upstairs, and they are making... Plates and screws are making reinforced iron plate, just as we discussed. Rods and screws are making rotors, just as we discussed. I haven't turned anything on yet, so I presume this is all going to work. We'll find out. And then those are coming out, and they're not going to actually make 4 per minute because I'm not hitting these numbers. But those will come out and go downstairs. And let's go look downstairs and see what that looks like. I just want to see if I can do it without killing myself for the most part. Okay, and downstairs, I've got these 3 coming out this way, these 3 coming out this way. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. I need to do some cleanup here. That's fine. I need to fix this base up a little bit. This... I need to figure out how I want to fit 6 of them in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5. Got 5 platforms, but what I think I need to do is figure out the middle. And since there's 6, that means I need 2 in the middle. Let's see what that's going to look like. I don't even know if I have enough materials with me right now to do this. We'll find out. I'm going to need more plates, but I can get 1 down real quick, and then I can go grab more plates. So if I put this down, it needs to back up. I think I want it to back up to right about there. Yep, that'll look good. Can I fit? That's coming over the center line, so I think I need to go 1 more this direction. Let's pop that in, and then I definitely won't have enough. I need iron plates, so let me go grab those real fast. And I think I can make that jump. Yeah. Let's add another one of these guys. And we lined up. Let's see. We want to be leg just over the vent, leg just over the vent. So 1 separation is what we want. So if we do that again here with one separation. And one more time. Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. That's 5. And that should be 6. And that should be evenly spaced now. Whoops. That should be evenly spaced now right along front. I'll clean up this mess. But I wonder if that allows us to put up a wall. No. And I don't have like any half walls. Half horizontally. Okay. I'm going to put ramps up here. Yeah, I'm going to put some ramps just like this all the way across, which I can sloop. What is blocking? I'm going to be short some concrete. No big deal. We'll go get that here in a minute too, but kind of see what this is going to look like. And I think I can reach this if I put a half wall. Which I need more concrete for too. But if I put a half wall here, I think I can still reach that thing. Kind of enclose this a little bit. All right, so that's kind of the plan here. Now, none of these are going to have more than 60 items. So how does this look running to that? If we go straight, it's got a weird little curve. Let's try straight best we can through these. Okay, that's not bad. I think maybe this one would look better if I went the other way also. Let's try it. Nope. Nope. Not great. It's not great that way either. I'll have to figure out making these look nicer, but for now... I don't need that. There we go. These ones might actually be okay. Oh yeah, those ones don't look too bad at all. Let's try this guy. I wonder if I'm even going to have enough room to get that last one in. Why is that clipping? What is it clipping on? Let's bring it. Let's bring it to there. And then see how that looks. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do that with this one too. We'll bring it to here. Hey, we're learning. Oh, I'm out of concrete. Okay. So I think I can do that with these as well. Where I kind of bring them over to here. Did it not give me the concrete back that I used? All right. Let me go get some more concrete and we'll keep running these. All right, let's talk about where we're at. I'm not happy with the building blocks I currently have. We need better building blocks. I don't like how this looks. I'm just not happy with how this looks at all. I definitely need... Yeah, like, I forgot to do this. I'm going to need more iron plates. All right. I'll get that done. I have no railings for this angled look here. I ended up putting a reverse kind of ramp right there. And I did the same up there to make sure that there was a flat surface for me to run across. This gets me up to the second floor. And then this one gets me up to the third floor. Again, not happy with the elevation changes. I'm going to have to figure this out. I just need more building blocks, I think. Overall, though, this should all work, I think. I've run power lines, but I have not connected the miner to it yet. And I do want to clean up that miner over there as well. I'm going to call this factory a complete build, assuming it works. So in order to find out if it works, I need to get the second miner hooked up, power run to the miners, and then watch it happen. And I kind of wanted to do that with you guys. I didn't want to do it off screen here. So I'm going to break this one. Break these. Just get them out of the way. None of these are all that important to me right now. Let me clean up just a bit. All right, we're all cleaned up. All I have to do is connect the belts. Everything's got power. All of the iron that was sitting over there, I grabbed it, and I still have a little bit in my inventory I need to get rid of. But I've preloaded these with that. I haven't done anything else yet. I've preloaded them. I've got them up. I'm ready to kickstart this thing. So all I really need to do is connect. This needs to be a Mark II belt. Connect this one. It should start going. Yes. And connect this one. And it should start going. Okay, those are going. Let's go up to the second floor and take a peek. Or, well, this would be the basement in my mind. Let's head up there. I'm excited. I hope this works. I hope I have everything set up right. Okay, so this should be smelting times 8. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. And it should equalize. It might take a minute, but it should start to equalize. There we go. Now it's starting to. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to normalize there. The other side should be normalizing. It is. Okay. Let's head up to the next floor. And these will be going upstairs. This is getting iron and putting out iron plates. And this is doing screws. I should be shooting screws out here in just a moment. Yep, okay, that's working. Those plates are working. This one should also be screws, but these are heading downstairs. That's fine. Let's getting it in. I want to see that the screws... Yep, screws are coming out that way. Awesome. So far, so good. Rods are coming out. Wires coming out. Again, not the most efficient. I need to get better at the efficiency thing, but for now it's all working, and that was my main objective, was to make it all work, at least for today. All right, let's head up to the third floor and make sure that our more advanced stuff is also going, which will be right here. Okay, so that one has Reinforced iron plate coming out. This one should have rotors coming out. And it's backing up, isn't it? Oh no, it needs 20 and 100. So no, it's not backing up. This is going to be slow. But there comes a rotor. And yeah, it's got a ways to go to improve on this thing. Okay, but we're still getting our rotors. So it is actually working. Not as many as we want. We can bring the power down on this thing because how many are we actually getting? We're only 93% efficient. I'm trying to figure out. This one seems to be a lot better than the other one, but we're still not perfect. 8. When it finishes, where are we at? 9. We're basically at 10. We're yeah, I can bring this down. I need to figure out how many we're actually getting per minute. I thought it would tell me, like, what we're actually getting in so that I could bring the power down, but it's not telling me. This one's going okay. No, I think there's a lot of improvement to be made here. All right, let's see if it's all getting to our chests. Hopefully. And it's just our first factory, guys. We got a lot we can improve from here, but that's good. Having room for improvement's always good. Awesome. Okay, so how many rotors do we have? Only 2. Only 1. But there's 2 sitting out. So actually that's 3. This would be 5. Because the 2 sitting out here don't count. So, because if I was to take these 2 right now, can I grab it? Thought I could grab these. Can I not? Oh, there we go. See, there's actually 4 there. Where'd it go? And then 2 of them sit out the front. All right. And these, I've already got half a quarter stack, 63 of those. This is good. This is doing well. I'm just going to clean up the rest of this. I'll do that off screen. Was there another step we needed to do still? Jump pads. So once we get to 50 rotors, which I will have by next episode, we'll finish off jump pads. And that's it for Tier 2, guys. So next episode, we should be able to move into Tier 3, I think. I don't have anything left on 0, 1, or 2, so I'm assuming we're going to clean up jump pads, and then we're going to be able to see what's behind this lock, I think. Haha, that's going to be cool. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Shoot me any tips, because I'm sure there's ways I can do better with what I have. I know that we're going to be able to buy stuff with coupons. I'm going to find those. And I really did want to find a doggo. You know what? Maybe I will hold off on the conclusion of this episode. For those of you who haven't left yet, let me pause the recording for a minute, find a doggo, and we'll tame him on screen here. All right, be right back. Okay, I think this is it. I think he's coming. Okay. Yes. We'll have to come up with a better name. For now, that'll be what we call him. Looks like he's got an inventory slot, so I can have him carry something. Maybe I've got to give him more berries, not sure. Press E to see if he's found anything. Oh, is the inventory slot for when he finds things to give us? Interesting. Okay, guys, help me come up with a name. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next episode.